Is there any hard data showing that the United States regulatory standstill has cost the country jobs or investment? Curious. How does crypto law in the Middle East and North Africa differ from that in the United States? In addition, as a Ripple Corp partner, you are already taking advantage of the RippleNet solution to make international payments. Furthermore, Bill Morgan has publicly backed Ripple on the issue of XRP exclusion from the liquidity hub. We'll also review developments in Empower Oversight's lawsuit against the SEC over disclosure requirements. At long last, XRP and the rest of the cryptocurrency market are falling. But the question of how low XRP can fall persists. If you want to know more, you'll have to read on until the end. Welcome to our channel, where we discuss the current happenings in the world of XRP and cryptocurrencies. Experts claim that the United States loses out on lucrative economic prospects and innovative developments to countries with more developed regulatory frameworks for the digital asset industry. Due to the lack of clear regulatory rules in the United States, Susan Friedman, Ripple Blockchain's policy head, recently voiced her concerns regarding the migration of industry players to Europe. Friedman argues that concerns over the export of innovations are overstated because the business is already seeing a movement of talent to Europe, where the rules of the road are clear. Markets in crypto assets micro-regulation was recently implemented as a result of these new macro legislation. It's a set of rules that would standardize how crypto assets are governed across the European Union. The European Commission proposed the rule in September 2020, and it is scheduled to take effect in 2024. The crypto business is growing increasingly concerned about the lack of regulatory certainty in the United States, despite frequent pleas for clear norms, which Friedman's statements reflect. Many industry participants are looking abroad because U.S. regulatory agencies have not yet provided a comprehensive structure for the sector. The head of Ripple's policy department added that the US is losing jobs and investment because of regulatory stagnation. The United States stands to lose a sizable portion of the crypto industry's growth potential as more and more firms move their operations to Europe. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), one of the leading regulatory authorities in the United States, has carried out several crackdowns on crypto enterprises like Ripple, Blockchain, Coinbase, Crypto Exchange, and Paxos, the issuer of USD stablecoin, despite the lack of clear laws. Republicans on the House Financial Services Committee (FSC) issued a statement yesterday condemning the SEC's enforcement-only approach to digital asset regulation. According to a recent interview, the FSC voiced worries over the SEC's regulatory stance and warned that regulation by enforcement is driving innovation in the digital asset ecosystem overseas, threatening American competitiveness. Monica Long, president of Ripple, has attacked the US approach to regulation by enforcement and praised Europe's stronger regulatory framework despite the continent's many independent nations. She was optimistic that the SEC case would end in their favor. Be sure to hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel to be among the first to know about any breaking news involving XRP. Ripple's South Asia and MENA Managing Director Naveen Gupta has recently discussed the company's decision to increase its presence in Dubai. According to news accounts, Ripple has a brand new regional office right in the middle of the Dubai International Financial Center. Members of the cryptocurrency community have reacted to the news, speculating that Ripple is about to leave the United States. Gupta was asked about the differences between the crypto regulatory landscapes of MENA and the US in a recent interview with Coindesk TV. What is your impression on the Middle East's crypto regulatory climate? How does it stack up against the current political climate in the United States, if at all? Gupta answered a question from a Coindesk reporter. According to Gupta, the cryptographic settings in MENA and the US are virtually same. It's like night and day, Gupta said. The Ripple executive claims that engagement with UAE regulators is easier for crypto-related companies because of the officials' friendliness and openness. According to Gupta, rapid progress is possible if an idea is developed, discussed with the regulator, and a path forward is agreed upon. According to Gupta, the business-friendly rules in the United Arab Emirates make it easy to quickly deploy teams. Additionally, businesses can expand at any time by returning to regulatory bodies for further explanation as the model evolves. He also noted that, in contrast to the United States, financial regulators in the United Arab Emirates are laying a solid foundation for business expansion into the Web3 arena. According to Gupta, This two-way conversation is providing fertile soil for businesses to expand into the Web3 sphere. In addition to Gupta, other prominent industry figures have lauded the UAE government for establishing a favorable climate for cryptocurrency enterprises. This week, Coinbase co-founder and CEO Brian Armstrong praised UAE officials for their forward-thinking approach to cryptocurrency. Armstrong praised the United Arab Emirates UAE progress in areas such as regulatory clarity, consumer safety, and business friendliness. Furthermore, Corpay, a Fleeca-branded business payments provider and a key Ripple partner, recently revealed that its international division is collaborating with a U.S. commercial bank called Sunflower Bank. A recent news release mentioned the partnership. Corp's are state-of-the-art solutions for international transactions and foreign exchange risk management, and thanks to this collaboration, customers of Sunflower Bank, particularly in the Southwest and Mountain West, will have access to these services. Capac is a highly regarded trading tool that Sunflower Bank customers may use to easily handle their international transactions from a single location. Institutional customers with recurring bill-paying needs will benefit the most from this. FX, formerly known as Cambridge Global Payments, Risk Management Facilities Corp., partnered with Ripple as early as October 2020 to improve the quality of its international payments services. But pro-XRP attorney and digital asset enthusiast Bill Morgan weighed in on Twitter on a recent exchange between crypto law pioneer attorney John Deaton and Coinbase's CLO Paul Grewal. Interesting to Bill Morgan was when Paul Grewal mentioned that roughly 20% of Coinbase's revenue comes from its international business. According to the most recent quarterly report, 54% of the company's transaction revenue comes from Bitcoin and Ethereum. According to Bill Morgan's analysis of Coinbase's most recent quarterly report, the exchange faces legal risks if it tries to halt Bitcoin and Ethereum trading in the United States. Bill Morgan, in contrasting Ripple with Coinbase, said that 90% of Ripple's companies are located in countries other than the United States, given that the majority of Ripple's revenue comes from the sale of XRP to ODL clients. Bill Morgan agrees with the decision to leave XRP out of Ripple's liquidity hub because it will help the company diversify its revenue streams and expand its presence in the United States. According to Stuart Alderoty, Ripple's chief legal officer, the lack of regulatory clarity for XRP in the United States is a major factor in the company's decision to remove XRP from the liquidity hub. This is especially relevant for the company's enterprise customers. Since XRP is not widely traded in the United States, Alderoty elaborated that Liquidity Hub is geared toward institutional investors rather than retail customers who don't need as much cash on hand. When they can provide a positive experience for the customer, they plan to back it. According to Alderoty, Liquidity Hub is built to allow users to tap into liquidity across multiple cryptocurrencies, not only XRP. Even more recently, noted crypto lawyer Johnny Deaton has accused the SEC of stonewalling and suppressing the truth in the continuing legal struggle between the United States Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs. To vent his anger at the SEC, Deaton, who is representing a group of XRP holders in the dispute, resorted to Twitter. According to him, the SEC's top brass is shady, and the agency hasn't exactly been forthright in its dealings with Ripple Labs. Deaton claims that the SEC has been concealing evidence that Ripple Labs needs to mount a solid defense in the protracted legal struggle. A recent action by the US whistleblower and anti-corruption group Empower Oversight prompted the lawyer's comments. Non-profit group Empower Oversight filed a new complaint against the SEC on May 11 in U.S. District Court, seeking to compel the regulator to respond to the group's Freedom of Information Act request. Empower Oversight stated that in August 2021 it had made a thorough Freedom of Information Act request to the SEC, requesting all contacts involving cryptocurrencies between senior SEC employees and their former companies and linked entities. After learning that former senior SEC official William Hinman had received $9 million in remuneration from his old firm, Simpson Thacher, for advising the SEC on enforcement decisions regarding cryptocurrency, the organization reportedly made the request. The former SEC chairman, Hinman, officially declared that the proof-of-stake cryptocurrency Ethereum was not a security, and Thacher was a part of the group that pushed it. But the current SEC leadership has defined XRP as a security, causing drawn-out court fights. Now, the day's most important question: when will XRP bottom out? Be sure to hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel to be among the first to know about any breaking news involving XRP. IGRT is unfazed by the recent downturn and continues to believe that XRP has the potential for a long-term bull run. Bearish momentum has swept over XRP, and the currency has fallen into a descending channel pattern. The pattern was initially noticed by popular crypto analyst IGRT, who forecast that XRP could either fall to the January lows of 31 cents or rise to a high of 55 cents. According to IGRT's daily chart of XRP price movement, the XRP descending channel formed in late March, following the cryptocurrency's most recent solo climb. On March 21, XRP staged a tremendous rally, as had been previously reported. Over the course of the run, XRP gained 56% in 8 days, reaching a high of 58 cents in March. When XRP hit its all-time high of $0.58, it was met with resistance and began experiencing periodic losses, which eventually coalesced into the current downward channel. When the price of an asset continually drops between two parallel, sloping downward trend lines, a descending channel pattern is generated on a price chart. The price highs are connected by the top trend line, while the lows are joined by the lower trend line. Because it shows a persistent pattern of lower highs and lower lows over time, the XRP descending channel is seen as a bearish trend for the asset. As the price falls from each new high, this may indicate that sellers are in control of the market. Greg believes that even if the structure of the channel is bearish, XRP might still break out to the upside or the downside. The 55 cents level has been out of reach for XRP since March 30th, but a breakout to the upside might bring it back. If the breakout goes to the negative, though, the price might fall by 25% to 31 cents. This low point for XRP was last seen on January 2 ND. Greg noted that the current bearish trend in XRP is merely a temporary condition, and that the possibility of a long-term rally remains genuine. Greg projected last week that based on the present position of XRP, it would hit $10 or $27 by 2025. The current price of XRP, 42 cents, is down 9.77% from a week ago. While XRP was not immune to the latest market decline, the asset escaped substantial entity losses and even registered tiny gains in the past 2 days. Now that we've reached the end of the film, fellas, if you liked what you saw, hit that like button over there. Be sure to subscribe and activate the bell for alerts. See you in the next video. Bye.